Welcome to Straight Out of Marvel. It's your host, Kevin 27, alongside the other half of this podcast, my brother Chris. What's up, bro?
What's good, buddy? Yes, sir. Welcome to Straight Out of Marvel gang.
No, this is episode 4, and this episode is produced by the KC Network. Please
Yes,
go
sir.
follow the KC Network on YouTube, KC Network 702. Subscribe, get this video a like, and comment. Let's get in these let's get this comment section popping. Marvel gang, you already know.
Mm-hmm.
And now that, go follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all that good shit. Cause we gonna be there too, because we audio, video. You know what I'm saying? Got the
Yes,
vibe
sir.
set. So let's go get this shit cracking.
Crack-a-lacking.
So we coming off on the WandaVision recap. It was a great series, and now we got all of the post series shit that's happening. We got the director Matt Shackman went on the Fat Man and Beyond podcast, Kevin Smith. Which, bro, I get this joke so much because that's my name, Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
It was, I swear, amongst the whites, they always telling me, "Oh, I'm disappointed you're not the real Kevin Smith."
Oh,
Every time,
God.
bro, it never fails.
Man, that's terrible.
But we got a lot of good shit that came out of this episode, or yeah, that episode of the podcast. So we can just hop into it. Did you see any like what did you see so far?
Within the episode?
No, like post, like the post finale, all of this shit. Did you see anything that the director said?
Nah.
All right, well,
What
I'm
did they
about to
say?
put you on right now, bro. I got the
Put me on.
facts.
Put me on.
Hey, and shout out to Culture Crave. They put this all on one page, so I didn't have to keep going past the screenshots every day. So shout out to Culture Crave.
Shout them
So
out.
at one point there were 10 episodes. So we were supposed to get 10 episodes, but
Yeah.
F you COVID. Some CGI in the finale was off because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
F you COVID.
Fuck you,
You know what I'm
COVID.
saying? Hey, and I don't know if you noticed, but when I was watching it, it was glitching so hard on Disney Plus. Like,
Oh, my
I don't know if it
God.
was. Yeah, I'm like, I
Yeah.
think it's because that, like they said, the CGI was so off. Not so off, but it was off.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was a lot of
And
glitches. It had me like at spots where it had paused, and I had to like wait for it to the glitch to stop, so that way it could resume. It was terrible.
terrible. So we got that.
Mm-hmm.
The aerospace engineer was not supposed to be a big deal, so they tried to blame us. Like, oh, you
Yeah.
guys made it a big deal. But bro, I kind of felt like in the show they was making it a big deal. Like it was
Mm-hmm.
like 2 episodes. She was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna meet my guy over the ridge." Like I felt like they was like making it a thing.
Yeah. Like they was pushing it hard. They was pushing it heavy, bro.
Even Tiana Paris, she was like, "Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see who it is." Now, that's not saying that it's somebody. I guess she was just like, "I can't wait till you guys get fooled because there's no one."
Yeah. Like that's terrible, bro. I hate how
We
they do
got
this.
the how'd it go? What is grief if not love persevering? That scene was rewritten or it was rewritten by Paul Bettany's suggestion. So he put that in the script.
Wow. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shout out Paul Bettany. That was a good. I was like, damn, that's a tattoo. Like that's a
Oh
bar,
me.
man. That's a bar. And
Dang,
then you
that's fire.
got Doctor Strange wasn't going to come in and save her. I kind of figured that. I'm glad he
Yeah.
didn't. And
You called
another
that out.
thing, even if he was supposed to come, he couldn't come because of the pandemic. So we got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
pandemic blues that happened at the end of this. Um, the showrunner didn't even know who Mephisto was.
Are you serious?
Bro, so all this
Wow.
whole time we like Mephisto, Mephisto. The
And they
show
didn't know.
like they don't even know who the dude is.
Oh my God, bro. That's crazy. You would think like they will know who Mephisto is.
Right,
That's
like y'all don't know.
like how y'all don't know who Mephisto is. That's crazy.
And they said before the series that the series didn't need a big bad, and the big bad of this series was grief. Wanda's grief, her trauma, that was the big bad. And Agatha was
Um,
pretty much a like a side show, or you know what I'm saying?
yeah, just something like that. Basically, fill it in.
Pretty much someone for the fight.
Yeah. Wow.
Uh, Another good one, Elizabeth Olsen didn't even know, or no, Elizabeth Olsen thought the Evan Peters cameo, she
Yeah.
thought that was Marvel crossing over into the multiverse.
Dang, for real?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So
That is crazy.
even she was caught off guard.
Wow. That is, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty crazy. Cause for her not to know that and she was caught off guard, that is like that goes to show that, oh my lord, that's crazy.
Right. So then we get Senior
Wow.
Scratchy was actually supposed to be something. So it was a
Yeah.
part. It was a part where they did. Now they just deleted this scene because they said it wouldn't have made sense in the context of the story.
Yeah.
But Monica and Quicksilver was supposed to, and Darcy was supposed to take the kids and go down and get the dark code in the basement, and that's when Senior Scratchy was supposed to turn into a big ass demon and chase everybody and shit. And they said they actually shot this. Scene.
What?
Wouldn't that have been crazy though?
Bro, that would have been an epic like finale type of battle. Oh my god. Wow. And they cut
That's
that
what I
out?
said. Cut it out.
That sounds good though. Like, because a lot of this shit, at least in episode 9, didn't even really make a lot of sense because it looked way too rushed.
Right. That's what I said.
So I don't get the
But
difference with that one.
so then we got um they wanted Monica to have a bigger role. A lot of shit got cut down due to COVID. Darcy was supposed to have a bigger role in the end, but COVID, she couldn't make it. Scheduling conflicts, like terrible.
Mm, dang. F
Yeah, I
COVID,
know.
man.
That shit was terrible. So now, and then we get a little explanation on the Ralph Boner joke. So director Matt Shackman compared the Ralph Boner idea to his favorite scene in Iron Man 3, the fake Mandarin twist.
Oh man. Dang.
I still feel like it
Fake
was a waste.
Mandarins. That bro, that is a waste, man. I feel like they should have did something with that. Cause it felt like he could have been Quicksilver. Like he did everything right that could be Quicksilver. And that
Bro,
just didn't
those
happen.
Marvel, those X-Men movies from Fox, those scenes with Evan Peters as Quicksilver is the best part of both movies.
Yeah. And that's facts.
Fucking crazy, man. I really would have loved to have kept him, and maybe we'll still get him. But the way that he was talking, like he was like, "Oh man, I always wanted to work with those guys over there," and he was like, "It was an honor to work with, be a part of the MCU." He was talking like, probably not going to come back. So it's It's pretty
Yeah,
disappointing. You know
that
what I'm
is
saying?
pretty. Yeah, bro, that is disappointing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
That's
damn, man. Like, why? Why even? I get it though, because if they just had some random ass dude show up, we'd be like, who the
yeah.
hell? Honestly, I was like, who the hell is that? And so I like seen his face.
Yeah, like that's random, bro. That's upsetting. I swear it is. It's upsetting. I swear. We should have got
We
something bigger.
got we got the kick. Remember the kick ass reference that everybody was
Yeah,
making a big deal about? He said
yeah.
that wasn't intentional. He just said they just said kick ass.
Oh my
Honestly, bro,
gosh.
it really made me be like, bro, I love how everybody went so hardcore on the theories, but it
Mm-hmm.
makes you kind of be like, all right, I'm gonna just not take it. Every little thing can't be something.
Yeah. Like everything ain't gonna be true. I mean, it's good to have a good theory, and it might happen. Just how like I didn't think like the whole scrolls thing would happen, but I was just hoping it would, and it happened. So it's just you can't keep predicting everything because you could tell with Marvel they not really gonna try to push that sometimes, and it might be
I love the
intentional.
predictions though.
Yeah, the predictions is the
I love
best
the
part though.
predictions. It should just be all fun. Like
Yeah,
you shouldn't be heartbroken that your prediction didn't come through. For one, it's a TV
yeah.
show. Like
Mm-hmm.
you should just be enjoying a ride. I enjoyed the ride, but I enjoyed all of the predictions. Like it all was cool
Yeah,
to me. Like I
it
told you,
made you.
I found like so many cool YouTube channels off of trying to check everybody's spoilers and shit.
Mm-hmm. And it made you more excited, like for the episode every single time. Like
And
just
I gained a
hearing
lot of knowledge.
on me, like you hear so many different type of like theories and different things that you wouldn't even know back in the day. Like me and you, like we just like was watching them, and then we kind of just like grew up, became fans of it because how great the product was. So then just to see like the little things of all these theories from other YouTubers and different like people on different platforms to show off these different things that will be in the comics that we will find out is pretty inspiring, and that's what makes it like exciting, bro. I can't like this shit just too lit every
Yeah, I
episode.
definitely was like every Saturday, what's that, Friday morning? Every
Mm-hmm.
Friday morning, soon as I wake up, hop right on YouTube, play the
Yep.
recaps, all the different
Yep.
YouTube. Like, I'm gonna miss that shit tomorrow, but
Yeah.
it'll still be some because they got the creation coming on, the
Yeah.
creation of WandaVision tonight. Um, that's gonna be cool to watch. I can't wait to
Yeah.
watch that. That's gonna be
Yeah.
coming on in an hour.
I can't wait. Ooh wee.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. That shit gonna be tight.
I can't wait to see how they gonna do it. I know Vision goofy ass. I know he in there doing something. I want to see how this gonna turn out.
Yeah, and they said no plan B's on your boy Evan Peters coming back as Quicksilver.
Yeah.
So that is
I
what it is.
figured I figured that was gonna happen. Especially at that Ralph Boner. Yeah. That we already knew that was like a they was like, yeah, we
Yeah,
writing that
like
one off.
so weird. So with that, we can go and put a bow on WandaVision. Great 9 episodes. I love them.
Yes.
And I actually watched it. I watched it again, the season
Yeah.
finale. Bro, I was getting a little
Same.
choked up, man. I was getting a little choked up when I was watching that last scene with Big
Yeah.
Sean. And I was like, damn, man, I don't know why. It's just Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen, they make you feel that shit. And like I said, I felt that. I felt their love ever since Infinity War. So
yeah.
we can go and put a bow on that.
Yeah.
Like I said, though, I'm glad, man. I am so glad with all the fucking theories. I hope they do it again with they're gonna do it again with
Yeah, you already know.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like, come on, man.
they can be like, hey, did you see this? Hey, did you see that reference? I want you to look at that.
Mephisto confirmed.
Mephisto. Here comes
You already
Mephisto.
know.
Agatha's lurking in the background.
Like, bro. Hey, speaking of Agatha, like, do you think her powers came back when the hex went away, or is she just wandering around Westview homeless now?
That's a good question. I don't know, because I've been thinking about that this past week. Like, is Agatha Powers really with her still? Because I don't know, because Wanda did drain them powers out her body like that.
She drained her powers and turned her into the
A nosy
neighbor.
neighbor.
But I'm like, you didn't give her a stimulus package. Like, you didn't give her no food stamps. Like,
nothing.
Damn.
She just gotta walk around homeless.
She can't go back to Ralph Boner house.
Nope.
What happens with that basement? You think that basement is still there intact?
That's what I was thinking. Cause that damn basement, I was like, I wonder if the basement is gone. Because if she haven't got rid of the basement, she only got rid of just Agatha Powers. Agatha can do something. But who knows? Maybe not, because of the dark hole is gone now. Who knows? Because the dark hole was in the basement.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I was just wondering, because I'm like, damn, so what is Agatha supposed to do now? Or Agnes? Like, what is she supposed to do now? Is just go back to just living like regular life? Like, damn, that's out of line, Wanda. Give her no place to live, lay a head. Just gonna be walking around like Geraldine in the first 2 episodes.
Just
no
skipping.
House, no husband, just walking.
By yourself. Everybody gone.
Yo, yeah. Hey, and it's so crazy when you really think like WandaVision was supposed to be the 4th thing that come out in phase 4. And it ended up being bumped into the first thing.
The first thing.
The expectations were so high. It was the first content we had in 18 months because, the mouse don't want to put Black Widow out on streaming services. So fucking rude.
Like, I hate that, man.
I don't understand it. Yeah, they could at least did Black Widow. Like, bro, if they could put out, I ain't gonna compare DC to, but still, you know what I'm saying? They put Wonder Woman out on HBO Max. Like, come on, man. Let us live.
But see, I got a feeling it gotta be something big for them to keep holding off Black Widow this long. Because I'm like, if you like, let's give them WandaVision. But Black Widow, I don't know why they like waiting so long to just put it out, but probably it's because there's something big in that movie that they're gonna produce out. But the question is, what is that gonna be though? That's the question. Like, what is it gonna be? Like, what are you holding off for so long?
Only time will tell. We only got 2 months, May 7th.
Yeah.
And they said, I seen the report. Now we can just gonna start hopping back into the MCU and Marvel news. So we seen a report, or I seen a report. I don't know if you seen it. They said that they are locked in on May 7th, and they're about to start doing more promotion for Black Widow. Mm-hmm. So Black Widow really supposed to be coming out in 2 months in theaters, and I will be my black ass sitting right there in the recliner seat with my mask on.
Oh, me.
Though I'm vaccinated, and they said if you vaccinated, you can be up, be out here thugging, but I'm gonna still be responsible.
Oh God, you gotta be.
I'm gonna be there,
bro. I can't wait. I can't wait for that to come out in theaters. I want to see what they gonna do. Like, that's what makes me excited. I want to see what they're about to do this time. Because I wanted this shit gonna shift the focus.
That shit for over a year now. It's so irritating.
Oh, me. Like, the hype of it is gone. I'm just like ready to watch it, man. I'm just ready to sit my ass down and just watch it, eating some popcorn, bro.
There's no hype. I'm just so glad Corona was 1 year late after Endgame.
Yeah. Oh my
Just
god.
bro,
Oh, imagine that.
just
Imagine
imagine
if
all
like
that
the
hype
hype,
after
all
Infinity War.
the most hype movie would be just shut down due to COVID. That would fucking ah, that would
Oh
stab
my
me.
god,
That would stab me
bro.
right in the heart,
Now
bro.
that I probably would have cried if that shit would have got
Yeah.
delayed. I probably would have cried because think about when you saw Infinity War, you was like, and then at the end, remember at the end of Infinity War, they said Endgame was coming back next year.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we don't gotta wait 2-3 years for the next movie. It's coming back next year. Oh, bro.
Oh man.
Oh, I would have been heartbroken. But thank the lucky stars.
Oh me. It was perfect too. It was perfect because imagine like if we just had Captain Marvel be that last movie to just come out and then we just get hit with a delay. Oh man, that would have been terrible.
Oh,
That would have been
yeah,
terrible.
because it would have been Captain Marvel on God. Yeah, it
Yeah.
would have been Captain Marvel because that came out in March. And
Mm-hmm.
Captain Marvel might have got delayed.
See, that would have been tough. We'd have missed out on Captain Marvel in Endgame.
Oh, so
uh
glad.
that would have been tough.
Sorry, people. We're having our own what if series over here.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would have been tough.
Having our own what if scenarios. So
Hey,
more MCU news. We have possibly the title of the new X-Men, and they're gonna call it the Mutants. How are you feeling about that? I guess they're going the all-inclusive route.
I think they just it's gonna be good. I think it's good for the title for the mutants to get some shine. Even though in the comics they say no more mutants.
It's supposed to be. I like X-Men, and it's not because I'm a man and I'm misogynistic. I just like
Yeah.
X-Men.
Oh
But I
god.
guess honestly, it does make sense because you wouldn't want to be associated with the X-Men movies from Fox. So I guess it does make
Yeah.
sense, and that's why these people make millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm. They
But I
make
like it,
bank.
and I'm excited,
I can't wait, bro.
bro. I've been watching the '90s animated X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
I just hopped on it last night. That shit goes so hard. I'm on like season 2 because when I was a
Dang.
kid, I think I was like 7 years old. They're all 20-minute episodes, so you know you can run through that shit quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was a kid, mom and dad got me that the first season, but it was only the first 2 episodes on VHS. And I used to always watch the first 2 episodes and be so mad. Like, damn, I can't watch the rest of it. Used to be so mad. So then I was like, now that it's all on Disney Plus, why haven't I fulfilled that void from when I was a child and couldn't watch the rest of the X-Men? So I'm on that shit now. Because I
For
told you
me.
already, I seen Ultimate Spider-Man too many times. I seen the Avengers animated series so many times. Like,
Yeah,
even
you know
though
what?
watch that Contest of Champions episode.
Yeah, I need to get on the X-Men train because that I never thought to like check out the animated series. So I'm glad you kind of like pitched that in there because now I really want to watch it tonight. So that way I can get up to date with that because that would be fire. Because how many seasons they got?
Bro. I think it was 5.
5? Oh yeah, that's gonna be a fun series.
That shit hard. I was like, damn. And they did. I like because I seen the episode, The Days of Future Past, and it's
Yeah,
just like the movie. So it's like, damn, like that shit hard. I
damn.
love seeing how the movies be drawn from the comics and the animated series and all that shit. It's so
Yeah,
cool to me.
yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, so you should go check that out. And if y'all haven't go check it out. And if you think it sucks, you leave us a comment or 5-star rating and say I'm bugging. But to me, it still holds up even now to this day. from the 90s.
Yeah.
If you disagree, comment below. Let a brother know.
Oh, you know the Marvel fans ain't gonna disagree. We
Bro,
love everything Marvel.
To me, it still holds up to me so clean. Oh, another thing before we officially get off. Well, but it's still MCU news. So Catherine Hahn says she wants to reprise her role as Agatha/Agnes. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be fire.
I thought she was a good villain.
Yeah, I feel like she played her role perfect because she
put
felt
her in your top 5 villains, MCU villains.
Yeah, she would be at number 5. Honestly, she would be at number 5 because she really had like drawn me in to, especially when they had the whole Agatha all along thing going on, and she basically like expressing her role, like, this is who I am. Like, I'm better than you. I need your magic. And she was not playing no games. And she was tricking one.
On your magic, bro.
And she had the best bars, bro. She had one of the best bars. Like, her bars are fire. Yeah, I fence with her.
What bar are you talking about?
I like when she was talking about when she went out to when she said, "You are the Scarlet Witch." Like, that part was like a whole. That was like a whole game changer bar. Like, that bar right there hit different.
Yeah, that was fire. And I was totally wrong about the kid in that commercial being Vision. The kid was Wanda and the shark was Agatha. Because she said, and think about it. Remember at the end of the finale, Wanda looked like the kid looked before he was dying, like all old and shit, looked malnourished. That's how Wanda looked at the end, because she said, oh, I just snacked on your magic, bro.
Oh yeah. See, now that hit different now.
Hit different. Hit different. Hit different. All right, so that's pretty much all of the news. I don't think I missed anything else. You see any other news?
Nah, only news I've seen.
We got some Spider-Man news to talk about.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Because I know I got one with Tom Holland. Yeah, with Tom Holland. I've been seeing some people have been saying, like, they've been trying to call my boy trash. I don't know if you see.
That's not news.
Bro, no, listen. No, this is news.
That's opinions.
Okay. But this some Twitter news. How about that? We take some Twitter news. A lot of people have been having the opinion that they think Tom Holland not that good of a Spider-Man. And I'm like, to me, in my opinion on that is Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man out there. I don't think Andrew Garfield is better than him. Yes, sir. Because I don't think Andrew Garfield better than him. I don't think Tobey Maguire better. Now, Tobey Maguire got some good movies. Like, he got some legendary movies that's gonna hold up. But is we gonna say
they so cringe now?
Yeah, it do be. With certain moments, it do be cringe.
Bro, with certain movies. Hey, I still love them for nostalgia. They was good back then, so I'm not gonna be one of those people. But when you go back and watch it now, you be like, all these people look like they 30 years old in high school. What's up with that? And then you watch it, you like, it's like the some of the comedy is not that good. Peter Parker, or in this case, Spider-Man, his quips aren't really that quippy. Like,
nah.
He's definitely not. He's definitely not Tom Holland walking into the ATM robbery and Thor. Hulk haven't met you guys, like,
and went crazy. That boy was
robbing bank. You're a billionaire, like.
Oh me. Yeah, his catchphrases was fire. I mean, that boy's a goat.
Man. He the best Spider-Man.
Yeah, that boy's a goat. I don't care what nobody say. Put some
Yeah,
respect on
but
my boy Tom.
so we got a rumor is being reported that Sony/Marvel is looking to split Spider-Man into two different franchises within the MCU. One will follow an older Peter Parker in a college university, and the other will focus on who? Miles Morales, who
Oh,
reportedly will be in the Young Avengers.
wow. That's some exciting news. Let's go. Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Ooh, let's get it. I can't. So, who gonna play Miles? Who you think will play Miles?
Uh, that's
Ooh.
tough. I'm not sure right now. I really would have to look at some candidates, but
What about Miles Brown?
who is that?
The kid from Blackish.
I never seen that show.
Ah.
Don't take away my black art.
Hey, yeah, Miles Brown. I feel like he could really fit that role because he is getting taller too,
Let me
and
look.
he
Let me
could
look him up real quick. Give it a
he could.
goog.
I mean, get that boy a Google.
I've never seen honestly, but the whole even just the concept and bringing Miles Morales to the MCU, having an
Yeah.
older Peter Parker in college, even though I mean, they did do two, but to me, they really didn't explore Peter Parker in high school enough for
Nah.
me. In either of the franchises, not the Tobey Maguire. Remember in the first one, he graduated in the first 20 minutes of the movie. And then
Yeah.
I can't remember the second one was he graduated in the second one too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the first at the
Yeah.
end of the first Amazing Spider-Man, they graduated.
Yep.
Like Spider-Man spent a lot of time in high school, so I'm kind of bummed, but I am looking forward to an older Peter Parker or at least an older Tom Holland. I guess you can't keep the boy young forever, right?
Yeah. Hold on.
How old
Did
is Tom
Amazing?
Holland now? Like 24?
Yeah. Yeah. He's 24. But I think with did the ending of Amazing Spider-Man wasn't it in class when he sat behind Gwen?
Honestly, I haven't seen those movies in so long. I don't remember, but I remember they had a graduation in either one or two because at the end of the second one, Gwen was dead. So I don't think it
Yeah.
was that one. Or it could have been the beginning of the. I have to
Yeah,
watch
I
those
think
amazing
yeah, I think
Spider-Mans again.
yeah, I think it was part 2 where they graduated in the beginning because I do remember on the last one he came back and he said a line that he said in the beginning of the movie to Gwen to end the movie.
I
Because
gotta buy those movies.
because I do remember when he broke up with Gwen because her father didn't want him like to be with her because he was Spider-Man.
I literally have every Spider-Man movie besides those two.
That's crazy.
I
I
got
watched those two like sporadically.
Homecoming. I got Far From Home in the first three, but I don't have the Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Terrible. Terrible on my part.
Yeah, shame on you, sir.
Yeah, come on, man. I should be a better webhead than that. Look, I'm telling you, man, you feel me?
Oh God.
Like I
Hey,
got all of them. I just don't have that one. Those two.
but you still a good Spider-Man head though. Everybody loves Spider-Man, so you
Bro,
still
I
is part
got
of the
so
Spidey
much
gang.
memorabilia.
I mean, you still part of the Spidey gang.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, this shit go hard too. This for my herb. This a
Oh, hey, that's
rolling
shit
tray
hard, bro.
and this magnet. Just
Hey, that's
you know what I'm
hard, fam.
saying? Keep my herbals up in there nice and fresh.
Got them back ones, back ones.
You know what I'm saying?
That's sweet and sweet.
I just I don't know, man. I don't know why I never really. It's not that I didn't like them because I definitely like this Amazing Spider-Man 2. I don't know. I don't know why I don't have those. That shit is kind of nuts on my part.
Maybe it's just one of those movies you don't really think at the time. Because the only
You
movie
think so?
yeah, because I remember when I didn't really like I watched it the first time, and I remember back in the day when we first watched it, I was like, this man can skateboard and all this other
Too
stuff.
cool.
I was like, this dude way too cool. I don't even like this movie, so I just stopped watching it. But I did like the Electro Jamie Foxx. That was pretty fire. So
I I liked it. I just think they tried to. I think that with them adding Rhino at the end was a little cringy.
yeah, that was cringy. I feel like that could have been left out.
So what I want to do is, did you do your top five? What's your top five MCU movies?
Oh, I did it, bro. So I picked. I think I went with Endgame, and then I
Number
went with
one.
Infinity. Yeah, I went with Endgame, number one. Infinity War, number two, and then I put Doctor Strange at number three. Oh, Doctor Strange just hit different. I
That
don't know
shit
why.
hard as
That's
fuck,
that
bro.
shit too hard, bro. I just can't. That one too hard for me. Um, then I went with Civil War.
Mm.
Civil War was like a great hype up because they introduced my boy Spider Man to the
Ooh,
MCU at that time.
I want to talk about Civil War.
Yeah, bro, that movie hit. And then my fifth one, that was a hard one. The fifth one was a hard one, but I had to go with Iron Man 2 because I don't know why, bro,
What?
bro.
Oh, I wish you could. Oh, hey, for the people listening, go on our YouTube to see our face because, oh my God, I've never heard anybody put Iron Man 2 in a top five.
Bro, Iron Man 2 was hard, bro. To me, it hit. That movie was hard. I mean, Thor, because it was hard, because Thor Ragnarok was right there with it to me. And I just didn't know which one I could choose, but I did watch Iron Man 2 a lot. And I say a lot. So, what you do? What was your top five?
So, my top five MCU movies are the number one, Infinity War, number two, Spider Man Homecoming, one of my favorite movies all time. I could put that shit on anytime and use it as background noise to go to sleep. I love that movie. I love the though to me, they didn't have to do his origin story. They just got right into a movie. Like I love that
Yeah.
as a Spider-Man film. So and then number
Mm-hmm.
three, Thor Ragnarok. Bro, love that fucking movie. That movie goes so hard. The colors, everything from the humor, the comedy. It's a
Mm-hmm.
front from work. Like that shit had me dying. Like I love that movie so much. And then number five, like you said, a tough one. But I gotta, pop an Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Iron Man 1. Gotta round it out.
Yeah.
Now the reason I didn't put Endgame in my top five is because I don't watch the whole movie now. I only go and watch
That's
the end
facts.
part. So like it's not that I don't like the beginning of the movie, but it's so damn depressing. And then it's just kind of like it's so damn long. You kind of want to
Yeah.
just get to the shits. So it's
Yeah.
like, and then the last fight scene is like 30 minutes or something crazy. So it's not that it's not a good movie. I just don't put it in my personal top five. Because
Yeah.
honestly, I kind of feel like you gotta take the Avengers movies out of it, like when you ranking your top five. But
Mm-hmm.
I still like it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But Iron Man for number five for sure, because I wasn't really back then, but rewatching all of them, like Iron Man is one of the best ones. great lines, and they ended Endgame with "I am Iron Man." And
I
I just
mean,
love every time I hear Tony built this in a cave with a box of scraps. Like
and it
that
was
shit is
facts
funny to
too.
me every time I hear it because I'm like, damn, my nigga really did build it in a cave with a box of scraps.
Oh God.
Which shrapnel in his fucking chest? Like, it's not like he was like A-OK. My nigga was bleeding out of his chest. Like,
Oh
that shit is
me.
crazy.
And see, and the reason why I put Iron Man 2 there, because I feel like with like the switch of roles of the characters, when the way they had what's the name? His name is not in my head right now. His right hand man.
Oh, Rhodey.
Say it again.
You talking about Rhodey?
Yeah. Cause I was like, man, they had to switch of characters. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
that's kind
apparently Robert Downey Jr. was being a douchebag.
of,
And he
yeah.
wanted to let my boy Terrence Howard, get a little extra cash. And I don't know if you know, but they said the first Avengers movie, they
Mm-hmm.
said that Chris Evans and all of them, everyone outside of Robert Downey Jr., they said Robert Downey Jr. was making like 30 million that movie, while the rest of them was making like 600,000.
No, that's terrible.
It was so bad that Robert Downey Jr. had to say he would never do any other Avengers movies unless the rest of the cast get a significant pay raise.
Yeah. That's hey, see, Robert Downey Jr. a real nigga. See, that's how you know he a real one. Because that's tough. Like 600K? And he getting 30 mil? And we busting our ass?
But see,
Nah.
I kind of look at it and I kind of be like, where, who were these actors? Like, only to me, Robert Downey Jr. had a name out here, but who the
Yeah.
rest of them, I'm not sure. Like, did Chris Evans really have a name? He wasn't Fantastic Four, so it's not like he wasn't an established actor. I don't know why, but I thought that was crazy. I was like, damn, 600K for that huge Marvel movie.
Yeah. Cause that's a big.
So,
Well, you gotta think it was in 2008, and it was a different time back then.
yeah, but Avengers came out in 2012.
That's true.
So
Dang.
it's like, damn. But my only thing is the first Avenger came out in 2011. So maybe they just wasn't that established yet. That was my thinking.
Yeah.
So who are your top 5 MCU characters?
You said my top 5 MCU characters?
Yeah.
There we go.
Dun.
Right. But my top 5 MCU characters, obviously number 1 got to be Spider-Man. You already know, out the gate. And then number 2, I went with Iron Man. And then number 3 had to be Thor. I do love Thor, man. That nigga fire. Bring me Thanos. That's the most
Thanos.
That shit was iconic. Number 4.
Hella.
I think number 4. Who I put? I think I put Doctor Strange number 4. And then I put, who else I put?
The master of the mystic arts.
Oh, me. He too fire, man. Number 5 was tough. Yeah, I'll be like, hey, I was like, that was hard. I was like, that was too hard. But number 5, who did I put for number 5? That was tough. Because I had so many options. I went with Incredible Hulk. Yeah, Incredible Hulk had to be number 5. I love my dude, Bruce Banner.
Damn. I kind of feel like mine is the same. I would just take out the Hulk and then
Okay.
I will put in um who is it? I don't know, man. I like Star Lord, even though he blew it in Infinity War, but I like Star Lord.
Yeah.
Like his character in the MCU is funny as hell. Like,
Yeah.
and he
And he
brought
did
good ass
legit.
jokes in Infinity War.
He did.
Like my
See,
top 4 is exactly the same.
that's crazy. See, I did have Ant-Man somewhere in there. Cause see, Ant-Man, I don't know, Scott Steiner was funny. I don't know why. Every time I watch his movies, it just like get me every time. No matter how many times I watch Ant-Man or Ant-Man the Wasp, it get me every single time. Shout out to Scott, boy.
Yeah, that last name is crazy. Scott Lang. I'm like, why you got a Chinese last name?
On me, Agent Wu.
But he definitely got the I think Guardian's funnier. But definitely one of the funniest movies is Ant-Man.
Yeah. Nah, definitely Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy always gonna be the funniest like MCU movie to come out. But Ant-Man is
and I like
there,
Star-Lord name. He got a cool Star-Lord. That's a cool name to me.
Yeah, and I do like his outfit. His outfit fire. He be just
baby,
and then there,
baby God.
No me. I was like, that's hard. I was like, okay, Star-Lord.
My man's gonna hold an Infinity Stone.
No me. That's hard. I think that was like one of the hardest things. Yeah, that's hard, bro.
On the flip side, give me your best 2 villains of the MCU.
Bro, that one was tough.
Or your 2 favorites, not even the best, but your 2 favorite villains from the MCU.
Well, I think my 2 favorites is obvious. It got to be Thanos and it got to be Hela. Because, boy...
You taking all my shit, man.
Was yours Thanos and Hela?
Yeah, but I can switch minds and say Killmonger and Hela.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because Killmonger was that dude.
Yeah, Killmonger was that dude. That boy was, hey, Ultron was too, though. Ultron had some fire bars. I did like Ultron
too.
Yeah, Ultron, he did his
Ultron looked at the internet for 5 seconds. It was like, nah, all these motherfuckers gotta die.
Oh, me. That boy said, I gotta wipe the whole...
seconds.
Take a piece of the earth, bro, just pulling it up. Like, he was not playing.
My only thing with Thanos is, why half the universe?
Yeah, that like, I always like thought that. Like, what's up with that?
He said for balance, but I was like, I always thought that shit was so cringy. I'm like, balance. I know.
Like 50%? That's all you want? When you got all the power in the world?
I guess that way they make it seem like he trying to do good, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But Thanos, that dude, though, the bars, honestly, I feel like, see, this is what, I just like Hela because my hair, I always go like this because I just love how Hela do that shit. Like
no, me.
When she slick that hair back, it's time to get to work.
No,
like,
me.
But Killmonger and Thanos, best dialogue hands down in the MCU. Like the shit they was saying all made sense. Like I really, especially like with Killmonger when he was like, "How you think your ancestors got this? You think they paired a fair shake for this? Like, see, now you was watching me when I came in here, but you wasn't watching what you putting in your body. Like, ooh,
that boy
like,
was,
bro, Killmonger, that dude.
That
Killmonger was that dude. He walked in Wakanda. Hey, auntie, like,
oh me, he was fired, bro. I like how Michael B. Jordan played that character, man. That shit was too fire.
Especially if you black, because only people say auntie or auntie. Like white people, they said my aunt or aunt. They never say my auntie or my aunt or my aunt. They always say aunt, like Aunt Carol or some shit. So when he said, "Hey auntie," I was like, "Yeah," like he went real black on him.
Know me. And I like how he was just like he was confident too. He was confident whole movie to his death.
He went in there and beat up T'Challa, beat the shit out of T'Challa at that. Is this your king? Like, bro, he was coming with the shits. Like, I could see why he won Best Villain over Thanos, because his dialogue was crazy.
Yeah.
Is this your king? And then whooped his ass some more. It's your king. Like, James, you died too. Like, what the hell?
No, me. And threw his ass.
Threw my man off the cliff.
Yo, me. That boy said,
that's
I'll run
the part
this.
I don't understand at the end of Black Panther when T'Challa showed back up and he was like, I did not die and I did not yield. And I'm like, but fam, you lost.
Oh, like, me.
Regardless, even if you didn't die, if and to me, you was saved. Like, they gave you the heart-shaped herb, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, dude, you got your ass beat. I hate that part. That was such a cop-out to me.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of that part didn't really make sense. Now that you, like, refreshing my memory, that part didn't make sense at all. Because, like, T'Challa did lose. So for him to come back and they let him in, like, it was nothing to just get it right back. And act like he just didn't lose. That part didn't make sense. But other than that, it still was a great movie. So.
Oh, hell yeah. That's definitely in my top 10 of Marvel movies.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely in my top 10.
Go get the cut.
It's just because I don't watch that movie as much as I watch, like, Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I like it still, but not as good as the other ones. But it's still, I put it in my top 10 without a doubt.
No, me. That's too fire, bro. So
for you, what is the worst MCU film, and tell me why? I'm gonna see if we gonna go again on this one.
You already know who he is. Thor. I had to go with
the first Thor.
Yeah, the first Thor, man. For some reason, when I watched it, it didn't like feel like a movie that you would just sit and watch every day or anything like that. It just felt like it was too lagging. The story just wasn't that good. It just felt boring. I ain't gonna lie. It just felt boring. And that's literally got to be the least MCU film I check out on the daily. So
I didn't like Thor because the love interest seemed fake. Like, all of that shit, none of it seemed organic. But the one I hate the most is Thor: The Dark World. I hate that movie.
Oh my god.
Like, for one, I hate how easily Loki got away with that shit he did in the first Avengers movie. Like, first of all, he should have been in jail, and he should have been in Earth jail. Like, you didn't go fuck up Asgard. Like, honestly, I don't know how Thor didn't get in trouble for that shit or something. Because you just let Loki you took Loki to Asgard, put him in jail, and then he got right out.
That was so dumb. I feel like Loki was just like let off. Him and Thor.
Hella let off the hook. I was like, what the hell is that about? You just let this dude out after he just... What they say he killed like 300? What they say he killed 300 people?
300 people.
Like a couple of days. I forget what they said in Avengers, but he killed a lot of people. And I seen the totals when you watch Civil War, and they said that it was 70 people that even died in just that final battle in New York. So, bro, he should have had to face the charges on Earth, and then no, he should have had to face the charges on Earth.
Yeah, he should have. Or Lord, at least with Thor, they should have used that, try to use it against him or something, because this is your brother. Like,
yeah, I would rather watch the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton before I watch Thor: The Dark World again. And remember, and this is segueing into the next topic. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start watching some of the ones that I didn't really care for too much. So I went back and watched the first Avenger, and I liked it. But I tried to watch Thor and Thor: The Dark World again. I still found them so egregiously boring.
they still was just trash, man. Like, it just felt
Like
boring.
I see why Chris Hemsworth he didn't want to be Thor after Thor: The Dark World anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was him why Thor Ragnarok is so funny.
Mm-hmm.
The director Taiki or Wakiti or some shit like that, they said that Chris Hemsworth pretty much had creative control. Most of the lines in the movie was ad lib, like 87% of it. Like that's crazy.
Dang, 87%. That boy was on some juice or shit.
Like they did a lot of ad libbing in that movie. Like so, that's why that movie was so fucking great. And
Yeah.
I love that shit. But Thor: The Dark World, get that shit an L.
Yeah, get that out of here.
Who is the worst villain though? Who is like the most meh villain you think?
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. I gotta think on that one, because it has been some tough ones out there. What can I say that was not that good?
I gotta go with Iron Man 2.
You gotta go with Iron Man 2?
The Whiplash dude, my bird. Like, this is not my bird.
That Whiplash dude was ass.
Like he was no.
He wasn't it, bro. He was terrible.
Like I like Aldrich Killigan more than him in Iron Man 3. He was a better villain to me.
Yeah. He did hit different, bro. Dang. I'm really trying to think too. Like, who else was like bad? That couldn't like really hold up those standards.
Well, did you find any movies that you was kind of on, like that you was like, but then you went back and watched it and you was like, damn, this movie actually go hard in 2020 and 2021?
You know what? It was Captain America, the first Avenger. Because when I watched it back then,
this nigga got all my choices.
Bro, it's because great minds think alike, bro. We think alike.
Boom.
So good.
Boom, you looking for this?
Oh, me. That shit funny. Captain America first Avenger, bro. I think that villain, bro, in that movie, it didn't hit the same. Maybe because I wasn't a big Cap fan.
Hydra.
That was, I don't know. Nah, I didn't really like that, especially back then. But now I really like the movie because how great Captain America became. But
I like the movie because when you see how it all played out, it's like it actually hit way, like some of the lines hit better. Like, ooh, I can do this all day. Like some of that shit hit different now as a like, because you got to think now that movie came out 10 years ago. So now in 2021, it hit way better than 2011.
Well, yeah, it hit way different,
and
bro.
I do think it's funny that it was a scene that was improvised by Peggy Carter when he came out the machine and she was touching all on his abs. I was like, you see this shit women can get away with?
Oh me.
Can you imagine if the roles were reversed?
Man, they be at our throats.
Be getting me too at the fucking park.
Oh me. They gonna get him out the field, boy. For sure.
Shout out to all the ladies in the Me Too movement, though. I stand with you.
Oh me.
So, what's your favorite MCU moment?
I think my favorite MCU moment gotta be Infinity War. Cause I think just that moment at the end, seeing seeing Thanos
specific
win.
moment.
Seeing that moment at the end with Thanos snapping and he wins, seeing the emotion in the crowd and just seeing like how this moment where everybody just disappearing, everybody lost, everybody looked depressed in the face and everything, you just like, what? And that shit was like a moment I would never forget because it made me like feed into that hunger in the Marvel universe to see what's next. And then it made me go back for all them other movies. So that moment right there really changed the whole game for me.
I would say my favorite moment is definitely Papa Iron Man when my guy hit Thanos with the hezzy. You feel me? Hit him with the juke move and got the stones off of his glove and onto his, or got the stones off of Thanos' glove onto his, and then he hit him with an eye. Iron Man. Like, it's either that or it gotta be when Thor pulled up to Wakanda.
Yeah, that moment was fire.
Or Captain America would Mjolnir.
Another moment of mine that I really liked was seeing that scene when the whole Civil War was coming up, and they had the scenes on each side, and then you just see my boy Spider-Man come up. I was like, yeah, that was fire. I couldn't wait for that scene.
Bro, speaking of Civil War, can we get into it?
Yeah,
I just want to say, I watched it the other night, and I hate Captain America again. I'm sorry, but I just cannot get over it, bro. The way he looked at Iron Man's face when they showed the video, and Iron Man said, "Did you know?" He straight up looked him in his eye and said, "No, I thought it was somebody else."
Yeah, that part was
Tony
crazy.
And then Tony said, "Don't you bullshit me. Did you know?" And then he was like, "Yeah." That's when he got bitch slapped by Iron Man.
Yeah, that was some bitch nigga shit. I ain't like that part.
Bro, the whole time, I just felt like he was on some weird shit. I just thought, I'm going to say this from the beginning of the movie, I thought he was slacking.
Yeah.
Why not? Because to me, at the end of the day, Tony Stark was right. We saw Thanos coming. He did come. That vision that Tony had came true. See, while Captain America was having visions of dancing with Peggy Carter, my nigga Iron Man was having visions of the world ending, and that's like what happened.
That is crazy.
So why they they didn't want to do the Accords, the Sokovia Accords.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you Captain America, but you don't want to be a part of America? You don't want to work with the crew and all of that shit.
Yeah. All because you want to say Bucky's ass.
Yeah, like, what the hell is up with that? I thought that shit was so trash. And then the way it was like, I'm starting to break up the set. Like, bro, You gonna sit here and act like you care about Wanda Maximoff? You really gonna act like you care about Wanda Maximoff? If you really care, why did you be so selfish and take your sacrifice back at the end of Endgame? Did he not take back his sacrifice?
Yeah, he did.
He went back in time and took back his sacrifice. That is why Captain America is a piece of human feces. I am sorry.
Yeah, he did. Damn. Man, forget Steve Rogers. That boy out of line. I can't believe he did that.
I didn't like how he took his sacrifice back. I thought that shit was hella lame. And he should have to answer for that. That shit was not cool at all.
Yeah, I feel like that right there did get left unseen, like left unanswered. I mean, because that
unanswered. Nobody really talked about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just like unanswered. It was just like nothing to talk about.
No, it is something to talk about, but everybody was just like, "Oh, Cap was being selfish for once. Like that was a good thing." Like, no, when you back in the 40s, when you put your that jet into the ice, you made a sacrifice. He went back on his sacrifice. That shit just doesn't make any sense to me. And the fact that people didn't give him smoke for that shit, I don't understand it. And then look at what happened right after that. You could have been there for Wanda. Instead, you know, she had nobody there for her and went on this fucking tirade, kidnapped the whole town. It's all Captain America fault.
Yeah. Cap is that dude. He is the reason why a lot of this shit has been happening as well. Like, why that's terrible for him to go back to take back his sacrifice. Because that dude make him look like a piece of shit. Hell especially after what he did to Iron Man. That was ridiculous. Like lying to his face like that.
And jumped him.
On top of that.
Now I feel him. Like, because, okay, I had to put myself in his situation. If this is you, right, and you was being controlled by Hydra, yeah, I'm not going to let nobody kill you because I know you're not doing it. But at the same time, I would have let Iron Man know from the get-go what was going on. I think he found out once the niece gave him that folder with Bucky in it. That's when he knew that Bucky killed Iron Man's parents, and he a piece of shit for not saying anything.
Yeah, that's terrible. He should have been.
And he a piece of shit for breaking up the Avengers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did too. Because Avengers was no more. They had to have Bruce Banner call.
He broke up the Avengers, bro. And then that literally led into the downfall in Civil War or
Infinity War. Yeah.
If Cap was there, if Cap would have been there the first time they came and struck New York, or even went to the spaceship with Iron Man to go after Doctor Strange, you know, up in where was that, Titan? They probably could have beat Thanos then.
But who knows?
He went to be a fucking dickhead.
Oh God.
1 out of 14 million.
Unless they said when Doctor Strange did say it was only that one chance to defeat Thanos. So who would have known?
Yeah, but even still, like people blame Tony for Age of Ultron. I don't blame him. It's the Scarlet Witch fault. She put that shit in his head and made him do some shit. And he was like, damn, I gotta protect the Earth. All he was doing was trying to protect. What the hell was Captain America doing? Thinking about dancing with Peggy Carter.
Me. Yeah, that's why. He kept trying to get Peggy back. He couldn't let go. That boy. Hey, and if you think
I'm dead wrong on Captain America, let me know in the comments and tell me why, or leave a 5-star review and tell me why. I appreciate anything, and I'll gladly be able to debate anybody on this situation. You cannot, bro. At the time, the girl I was dating at the time, she tried to even tell me that Captain America was right. I'm like, nah, bro. I saw the movie. I seen the movie, and I ain't feeling that shit.
Nah.
Iron Man had every right. If somebody killed my mom, bro, I'm about to try to kill you.
On me.
And Iron Man was giving them niggas the beats. I'm sorry.
On me. By yourself too.
Two people. Two super people. He's just a nigga in a suit.
On me.
Smart nigga. He was out there beating their ass. He said, record his fight pattern. That nigga gonna beat the shit out of Captain America. On one leg.
On one, bro, on God. And he was letting him know, it was giving him the business. I was like, man, Cap. Because see, now that you say that, Cap do look pretty selfish, and he do look dumb with the situations that he let happen. Like the whole shit with Bucky, with Peggy, and like basically still trying to be a dickhead and then lying to Tony. Like that's terrible. And then going back in time to change your shit. Yeah, Cap, nah.
That shit trash, bro. I ain't fucking with Captain America for that.
Yeah, he not here for that one, Skip. He out.
But he showed up in Endgame. I give him that. But fuck, man. That's why when Iron Man said what he said in Endgame, he said, I needed you. That trumps what you need. Like real shit. Don't try to ask me, oh, any coordinates, any place he'll be. Like, even just that, bro. I didn't even like that. My man's just came back from space, hella malnourished, look like he about to die. And the first thing you ask him is, where his coordinates is at.
Like what?
Bitch, you just hit my man with a planet and you talking about where he at.
That shit ridiculous.
And he didn't even really have to fight things in Infinity War.
Nah, he didn't. All he did was fight all them damn little like Titan monsters.
Like my boy Iron Man was up there trying to give him the business.
Oh, me.
All that for a drop of blood.
That boy Thanos was that dude. And Iron Man was not afraid, but he was like, we gotta take this nigga down.
Bro, like, every time I see that meme with Thanos and it be like, all that for a drop of clout, I be dying laughing.
Bro,
that shit be having me going. That shit send me out of here.
I'm so dead, bro. That's something I'll say. Then I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna go look that up. Cause it be some dudes
for a drop of clout.
It be some dudes out here trying to get some clout heavy.
They do anything for clout.
Oh God, that's a fact.
So I want to know. I got the list right here, but what are the future, like what's the most anticipated film that you like, what's your most anticipated film or show that's coming out this year? We got Falcon and Winter Soldier coming up. We got Black Widow in May, Loki in June, Shang-Chi supposed to be July. We have What If middle of the 2021. We have late 2021 Hawkeye, Miss Marvel. November we supposed to have Eternals. December Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yes, sir.
So what are you looking most forward to?
The one I'm looking most forward to, like coming up recently, will be maybe Winter Soldier and Falcon. Cause I want to see what's next
week, baby.
Yes, sir. I want to see what's next. I want to see how this story is gonna go, and then the next two films I'm really looking forward to is Loki, because I heard something big is. Yes, sir. I heard something big is gonna be for Loki, and I wonder what that's gonna be.
I'm so interested in that Loki story. Like, how is that going to work? Like, are we just going to be stuck in 2012, or is he going to be jumping through different time zones? Like, that's what I'm interested in. I feel you on the Loki one. one I'm most excited for, I think Miss Marvel. Honestly, I like Miss
Yeah,
Marvel.
I love Miss
Like
Marvel,
we got
man.
a nice glimpse of her from the video game that was hella trash, but I like Miss
Yeah,
Marvel. She's in the Ultimate Spider-Man series, and she got like a few episodes. So I liked her from then. So I'm looking forward to the Miss Marvel, and of course the Spider-Man No Way Home, so we can see how that so we can see like where we pick up off of that cliffhanger, you know.
yeah. I can't wait for that one because after Loki, I can't wait for Spider-Man No Way Home because that's gonna be something interesting.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man,
And I
does
wonder with this
whatever a
film,
spider can.
I hope they give this film more Peter Parker because I feel like even in the last one, I felt like they tried to get him to like he don't want to be Spider-Man. He want to be just normal. He want to hang out with his friends and shit. I
Yeah, I
want him
hate
to,
that shit.
yeah, I ain't like that. I want him to be Spider-Man. Like I want him to embrace that he is Spider-Man, that
Yeah,
he is
him
that
giving
nigga.
him honestly, that's why that didn't even make my top five. Cause I like when I first seen that, I was like, bro, Spider-Man not no idiot. Why would he just give away Tony Stark glasses to some random ass dude he don't even know?
Oh God, like he
I
would never do
hated
that.
that. I hated that. Oh, I was like, bro, they making Spider-Man out here like a bitch or something.
Oh me, I did not like that part. They made him look weak, and I was like, man, honestly, I didn't really like how they put him to not really care about having that role.
Yeah, like
Like,
that's his whole thing. Is the neighborhood like he want to do that. So for them to
yeah,
make it like he didn't want to be Spider-Man anymore, I don't know. I thought that shit was hella corny, but I still
yeah,
love it. I still love that movie.
yeah. I still love the movie. I just didn't like that concept of what that movie was, like
Yeah,
what
I'm
they was
like,
doing with him.
it's especially when you see how long after Endgame it is. Because I didn't back then watching it, I thought it was kind of like probably a month or two. I didn't know it was 6 to 8 months later after Endgame. That is nuts.
That is nuts.
So you telling me 8 months later you sitting here like you don't know if you want to be Spider-Man or not? Like, come on, fam.
Like, come on. Because the way
Everywhere I
they were
go, I
showing it,
see his face.
I mean, they made it seem like it was like 3 weeks or like a month later or something. No, it was like 6 to 8 months, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, because WandaVision was a couple weeks after Endgame, which is
Yeah.
even more crazy to think. Like all these people come back from the snap, and then she like, yeah, I'm about to put you through more mental trauma.
On me.
Like,
Like I know you
God damn, Wanda didn't
like
even
I know all y'all was
apologize
dead.
to the people.
On me. Captured the kids, locking them in their rooms. They couldn't
I'm like,
come
were they
out.
eating? Like, were they able to go to the
Hey,
bathroom?
hey, I was thinking that too. I was like, did the kids even get to eat, or was they just like mind fucked and they were just stuck?
They just eating candy from Halloween.
On me.
That's all I'm lying. Fucking Wanda, crazy ass, crazy hoe.
On me. She for the
uh,
streets.
yeah, y'all. She definitely for the streets, especially now that she ain't got vision. She definitely belongs to the streets after that shit she did.
On
Like,
me.
damn. But I definitely I still love Far From Home though. That shit go hard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't know, but Far From Home, that's my shit. Just not. It's not in my top five. I don't. When I put it, I'll put it in my top. Maybe I'll put it in my top 10, but I don't know. I would have to really
Yeah.
go on, really go through my top 10, but top 15 for sure. But
Yeah, for
top
sure.
10, I'm not sure. I still love it though.
Because I feel like in Homecoming, he was kind of like he didn't know what he wanted to be yet, but he wanted to be that friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He wanted to be that Spider-Man. So I feel like they kind of like took that out of him in that Far From Home. Like that was
Yeah, like he wanted to be Spider-Man. in Homecoming like too much. Like he wanted to be Spider-Man too bad, blowing Happy phone up. Like and then it comes to this one, Far From Home. He's like, I mean, Mans was just dead for 5 years, and you know how. But come on, man, it's 8 months later. It's too much time that passed.
Yeah, like you should have been on your shit by that time.
So I don't think it's a superior film than Homecoming, but I still like it.
Yeah,
and I still put it over the other Spider-Man films. I love Homecoming and Mysterio. I felt like Mysterio was a great villain too, even though you could see it coming. But
Mysterio,
he took my life work and renamed it Barf.
Bro,
that nigga was hot.
Hey, Mysterio was like, I ain't gonna lie, he was like one of them funny villains to me. Like I felt like he was just like he got Spider-Man head messed up, especially when he was putting him through all those different type of visions like he was going through.
Best scene in the MCU. It's either that or when Doctor Strange, when she pushed his third eye and he went into the multiverse. Is either that or the Mysterio Spider-Man scene. Which one would you put over each other?
Oh, that scene, that third eye scene was crazy. Oh, I think I might have to get that Mysterio scene because that shit was crazy. Because when I was in the theaters and I first watched it, like firsthand, I was so blocked in. It was kind of like putting you in a trance into that scene. That shit was too clean.
I was like, oh shit, like that was some of the best cinema I've ever seen. Kiss to the Chef. Like I thought that shit was hella tight. Like that was a great scene. I think best scene in Marvel.
Yeah, that was one of them hardcore.
Like as far as the aesthetics.
Yeah, that was hard. That's gonna go down as a great scene in the MCU.
Hell yeah. So, bro, did you ever before we wrap this up, did you ever get the Spider-Man Miles Morales?
Oh, I'm glad you just said that too, because I just bought it yesterday.
Hey,
yes, sir.
So definitely that's future straight out of Marvel content for sure.
Oh me,
because we gotta talk about it. Did you play it yet? Did you start playing or not yet?
Nah, I'm about to play it after this, because you gotta do them downloads. I just bought it last night, and your boy had to sleep for work. Y'all know how that goes. So
yeah, right.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna be on it tonight for sure. I'm gonna try to play a couple hours.
We talk about that shit, because I thought it was a good story. Definitely not on par with the Spider-Man story, because Miles Morales doesn't have as many villains.
Yeah,
it was a good story to me. I liked it. Played it twice. I wasn't crazy. Like, remember I told you I beat the first Spider-Man game like 8 times. Like, no cap.
Yeah, dang. This dude played this. He played that game 8 times, bro. Maybe 10, right? I think it was 10.
Every game slot, I beat it and then beat it on new game.
Yeah, so it was like about 10. It was about 10 times. Yeah, see, I only played it the 5 times because I finished all slots and then I just like yeah, like that's all I did. I was like, I finished every slot. There ain't no point in going over. But that boy went over and went crazy again.
That lot, man, when they added the suits after Far From Home came out and they put those suits from Far From Home on the game, I had to go back and play it. I was like, damn, that shit hard. I can't believe Far From Home came out almost 2 years ago.
Crazy. Oh my God.
And that's the last movie we got.
Yeah, because I remember when you called me too, and you told me, it was like, hey, they put the Far From Home suits in there. And I was like, what? And I put that shit right back in, and I started playing it. I was like, oh yeah, we gonna play another story.
So fucking crazy. Like that's literally the last movie we got from Marvel, 2019 July.
That was wild.
Almost 2 years ago.
Because then we was sitting there and was like, yeah, we got to take a little Marvel break. You know what I'm saying? At the end,
we was like, shit was so emotional.
Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, let's end it off with Spider-Man. Come back next year. Then COVID was like, nah, y'all got to wait a little bit longer.
WandaVision,
no more Black Window. We ain't gonna give you no Black Widow. You gotta wait till WandaVision, nigga. That shit
That is
funny.
wow. Ah, man. All right, man. I feel like it was a great episode. I feel like we flushed a lot of shit out, let people get to
Yeah,
really know what we like in the MCU.
yeah,
Bro, you a slacker because I know you ain't gonna listen to that House of M comic I sent you.
bro. I'm
I
telling
know
you,
you didn't listen to it.
I didn't, but I need to listen to it. I need to listen. You know, I'm gonna just leave my headphones in after this, and I'm just listen to it.
I'm telling you, man, Wanda went nuts on that shit. That shit is so that story so great, especially how the comic story and broke it down. Like,
Mm,
that shit goes so hard. It goes so hard. I listened to it like 2 times. I like that story. It's a good story.
yeah,
But so we got that. I feel like it was a great episode. Episode 4. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, man. We got a good Marvel podcast straight out of Marvel. You know what
yes,
I'm
sir.
saying? Follow me on Twitter at Casino Kev 777. We have a podcast Twitter page. You follow that podcast. It is at the KC Network 702, straight out of Marvel podcast. You know what I'm saying? You can follow
Yes,
us
sir.
and talk, man. We talk back. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, man, of these good debates. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
That we be
me,
having. Don't be scared of the debates now.
oh me, because you gonna learn. You gonna come to this straight out of Marvel podcast. You gonna learn some knowledge. You gonna learn something new, and you gonna feel those moments of memories of all the MCU battles throughout all these movies and what's going to be upcoming next. We can't wait, bro. So hit me on my social medias, slime.10, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.
Yeah, man. Another great episode. So please follow us all platforms, straight out of Marvel. Like, follow whatever platform you know that you use. Give us a 5-star rating if it's on Apple, YouTube it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping.
Yes,
Another
sir.
great
Brand new whip
episode,
just
man.
hopped in.
So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, Kevin 27, checking out. Peace.
Peace.